Hello, everyone. My name is Etho, and today. My name is not Etho. Where the heck am I? Okay, sorry about that, everyone. I really don't know what that was. Just had some technical difficulties. But here it is. Here is the world tour. Yep, promised you one at 900 followers, and we're at 900 followers. So, you are now watching it. Now, why don't we just. Whoa. Oh no. Oh. Nah, I'm just joking. But here is the actual world tour. Told you I'd get you guys one day. And today happens to be that day. Alright, so I figured why not start this world tour where it all started? Specifically, my spawn. This is my spawn right here. Actually, my spawn is down there in the deep, dark chasm of doom and despair. Lovely spawn. Anyway, moving on. I'm not gonna go through this nether portal because I added it recently. But the very first thing I did build was this. And you know how you guys like to make fun of me? How I'm homeless on my own world? I bet you guys feel pretty stupid right now. Yeah, that's right. No windows. It was an artistical choice. Okay? And some lovely appliances. Not really much going on there. But anyway, let's go to the very first base I built, or house, whatever you want to call it. So this one I built just to get started, get my resources in order, get my tools in order, all that fun stuff. If you've been with me for a while, you might remember this, you might not. I used to stream to 0 viewers, so this is probably not that well known. I used to have everything in here. I used to have my furnace set up, my enchantment table. This actually still works. There's a copper golem back there. It works like my storage system in my base. You just drop whatever you want in here, like in the first 6 blocks, and it will sort it for you. Well, if it has items in here. Currently, it does not. And also my first pick is here. Interesting. And this is linked to my nether hub, so I think I'm gonna take it to the nether hub here and see everything else. I think I'm gonna do everything but the base first. So I have it sorted like I do in my base with the letters. So here's the BS wall. You're welcome, Goobert. B is for base. Well, kind of doesn't make sense because that's my first. That's like not like my actual base. This leads to my actual base, but maybe I'll change it one day. S stands for spawn. So if you take that, you go back to the spawn portal that I had, end, quarry. And I don't have a letter set up there, but that is for the supporter village. I think we're going to go to the end first, just because it's not really that exciting. All I have set up is like an enderman farm and a wither farm. What's up, guy? Yeah, so this is my enderman farm. It's not really that exciting. It's literally just like for levels and stuff. I don't even really use it anymore. If I really need levels, I'll trade with the clerics, my trading hall, but they just come over here. Why can't I hear you? You're at 1%. I guess that's for the better. These guys are pretty loud. They just come here, they suffocate, sweeping edge sword, yada yada, enchantment table. Yeah, really not that fun. It's also not that very non-elytra user friendly. So if you don't have an elytra in my world, you're kind of screwed. But here's the wither farm. Not really all that exciting. It's just 4 pieces of obsidian underneath the portal. I don't have anything set up in the end. I need to build like a shulker farm and everything. and whatnot. So I guess next we'll go through this portal to show you that it's just the same tunnel that links back to my nether hub. Next, I'm going to kill this guy so he doesn't get in our way. Next, we're going to go see the quarry. Just get out of the way first. I want to show you guys all the main, or like all the side stuff first, and then we'll get into the meat and potatoes with my base. So the quarry is actually just, well, just that. Just like a giant hole in the ground where I get resources. I'm planning to use it for, you know, like dirt and stone so I can fill up my giant hole that I get all my sand from. I'll show it to you in a sec, but it's really not that exciting. Can I go to bed here? Ah, damn it. Oh well. Yeah, it's not that exciting. But it is in my world, so I gotta show you. And then I guess the village is next, and the Hall of Fame. I should probably set up another portal for the Hall of Fame. Although it's not that far away from my base. I don't know. Maybe in the future. We'll see. So this is my supporter village. If you've been watching me for a long time and or have supported me financially, you may have a house in my village. I guess we'll start at the very end of this path here. Here is Minnie's castle. I sort of misunderstood him. He said he wanted a castle inside a mountain, or at least that's what I understood. So that's what I gave him. But it's still a castle. You know. But anyway, moving on. We have... I'm sorry, I can't remember whose house this is, but they just wanted a netherrack house. So, netherrack house they got. And this is for Bob. For his birthday, he wanted a bakery, and he wanted me to use banners. By the way, I am never using banners again. Do not ask me, because it ain't happening. Next is Kelly's house. I think this is the very first house I built in this village. So, she wanted a hot tub in the floor, and then she also wanted a turtle. But he came after. I didn't really know where to put him, so I just stuck him in there. This is the dotted room of Eddie. Yeah, he wasn't kidding in that title. Next is Anton's natural habitat. He wanted it all blue. Granted, it's more of a cyan color, but oh well. Looks blue enough. This is King Julian's jungle house. Yes, there is a house up there. More of a tree house, really. Nothing too exciting. Let me down. Next is Watcher's Place. I'm not even gonna I'm like, if you've been watching me, you know I hate banners, and these banners were atrociously, painstakingly hard to acquire. Okay, Watcher, if you're watching this, never again. I am never doing banners again. Next is Pero's tomato. He wanted the inside of a tomato, so I obliged. This is Leon's super duper house. Pretty cool house, if you ask me. And next is Daisy's house. Daisy's awesome house. Pretty nice interior with her cat Zeus. And next is Chris's house. The toughest house there is. Nice fireplace. Checkered rug. He wanted a dog, but he didn't specify on the dog name, so I kind of took creative liberty. Up here is a nice bedroom with carpet and all. Nice kitchen. And a hot tub. Very nice. Next is Bam's house, and you might be, if you have eyes and a brain, you might be thinking to yourself, Dragon, why is this house, bigger than the others? Like, disproportionately bigger. And the question, the answer is Bam is a very good sporter, and they wanted a mansion. So they got a mansion. A bodaciously blue mansion. Maybe I should rename this mansion. Oh well. But yeah, they also wanted it to be all blue, so I obliged. They've got some TVs, it's the same on the other side. Some blue flowers. Bathrooms. Nice kitchen. Fireplace. Out here is the pool. In-ground pool, I should say. Technically. Down here is the garage with 2 cars, both blue. And then up here, we got the bedrooms, which, to be honest, aren't all that exciting. And of course, the chandelier. I'm very proud of the chandelier. Yeah, bedrooms are not so special. But they wanted a 6-bedroom house and 4 bathrooms. Unfortunately, sorry, Bam, I couldn't fit all the bathrooms in here. I hope you can forgive me. So you only got 2 bathrooms instead of 4, but I hope that's okay. Anyway, here's the terrace. I should probably add something out here, but oh well. And moving on to the next houses. I think, yeah, this is Madame Dex's place. The bee's knees. She wanted a beehive. So beehive she got. Hello, horsey. Next, we got, this is Minnie's house. Mini Mystery 8070. So this is his side, this is Aaron's side. He wanted like a 2-sided room. Next is Pickle's house. She wanted a romantic theme, so romantic theme she got. This is actually heart on the ground. And she's got like a nice little picnic going here. Next is Jacob's house, his shake and bacon hut. He wanted this, okay? Before you come at me in the comments, he wanted a dirt house. So everything you see here is by specification, okay? Yeah, he wanted those paintings and Lord Farquaad III. And he wanted him specifically in a 2x2 hole in the ground. Don't ask me. And also, he didn't want a door either. So, this is Burger Place. I believe this is Goobert's house. He wanted everything purple, so everything purple he got. Whose house is this? 1 second. If they would load. I believe this is Barry Games' house. Yeah, I forgot to name it, but as you can tell, it's a cat. It's a cat house. He wanted a cat house, so he got a cat house? What just happened? Okay, sorry about the cut there, but I just got a Twitch notification for some reason. I don't even know. But anyway, as I was saying, Barry Games wanted a cat house, so I obliged. Here's his cat house with his very own cat. He has still not named the cat, so he's come back and name it. Otherwise, I'm naming it. But yeah, that is the Sporter Village. If you want a house, you can go over to my Twitch channel and redeem it, or you can, financially earn one. And moving on, we also got our Hall of Fame. This is for my sporters as well. So basically how this all works is you can get a block if you donate any amount of money, and then if you donate a bit more, to the point where I feel bad, I will build you a house to your specifications. But yeah, you can choose any sort of block in Minecraft that you can get in vanilla. So obviously no like command blocks or bedrock, including I guess that. But yeah, there's 3 rows. I think I'm gonna expand it 2 more rows to the sides in the future, and all that good stuff. And next is obviously, the quarry. This is where I got all my sandstone for that, for my base. And I used to have a bunch of farms here. Used to have like a crimson fungus farm, and then I'd use it to grow crimson fungus over there, and then turn the rest of the things into bone meal here. That's my, what do you call it? Cyan concrete farm. Not very exciting. Beacon. But yeah, this is what I'm using the quarry for. I'm hoarding a bunch of dirt and stone to hopefully fill it in one day. But that's going to take a lot of time. And it's going to be very boring. So I'm trying to hold off on it as much as I can. And I'm also trying to finish my base first. So before we get to the base, let's see what's underneath it. Because if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I didn't actually set up this base first. I actually set this up first, and this used to be a mob system. Yeah, before I gutted it though. And it's funny. I kept on getting signs in my like item collection system for this mob farm, and I just couldn't like figure out where the sign's coming from. And turns out a creeper blew up in there and messed up all my stuff, and that's what was messing with the mob rates. But yeah, and I also have 2 more farms down here before we get to my base. 2 farms that I cannot have in my base. So down here is my slime farm. Slime farm, yeah. Not very exciting. And then next is my spider farm, I believe. 1 second, I am getting a call. So this is my spider farm. It's a little more uniform than my slime farm. If I could get in, that'd be nice. Nothing too exciting. Why are there bones in here? To my knowledge, spiders do not drop bones. But anyway, I believe that is it for everything around my world. Yeah, I guess we can get to the meat and potatoes here, which is my base. So, this is where it all began. I built this storage room and then everything else around it. And I wanted to do like a, what do you call it, like a section sort of thing. So like T stands for trading hall, C stands for contraptions, B for biofarms, L for livestock. And all the other letters are for like my main storage. So like O for otherworldly, so like nether stuff, N stuff, underwater stuff, P for potions, F for farms, D for dyeables like wool, glass, clay, R for redstone, B for building blocks, G for gear, and V for valuables. So yeah, so up here is like just my main storage, and how it works is, say you come back from a long mining trip or something and you don't want to sort through everything, you can just drop everything in front of the 6 blocks in front of the module that you want to get it sorted into, and the copper golems behind it will sort it. They'll look through the chests and then see this chest, and they'll be like, oh, that's where it is, so sort it here. And this isn't universal, like you can't just drop something that you want sorted in here, or like there. You have to drop it in front of the one that you want it to get sorted into. And say you drop something that can't get sorted into this section, that's okay, because you can find it in this barrel afterwards. So this is like the collection system of stuff that can't get sorted. And then down here is my mass storage room. It's for all the stuff that I want to collect a lot of. So like stone, cobblestone, sand, concrete, obviously. Sandstone, smooth sandstone, sand, and down here is also my nether portal. And how this works is I have set up pickup stations like here, here, and here, like all around here. So say I have some gravel, I wanna sort, but I'm over here and I don't want to look for gravel. I can just drop it here, and eventually it'll get sorted here. But this system is very slow. I didn't design it to be fast. I designed it to be big. And say you want to, so like these are backups for the storage, and then obviously if you want to like a shulker, just grab it with the button, not to break it. And yeah, you just come up here with the water, and I guess we can get started on these sections now. I think I'll start with my trading hall before I go to sleep. Don't worry about that. But here's my villager trading hall. These are my 2 villager breeders. How they work is you can come up here, give these guys bread, or you can fill these up with bread, and they'll go off every time a new day starts, or you can just press the button to manually release it. And then the babies will drop down here. They'll grow up. You can access them like this. The babies can't get out because they're taller than or however tall this is. And then once you get them down here, you press this button, gets them here in front of this lectern, and then they will grab the trade. Hopefully give you something good. If they give you something good, you look for the trade up here, and say I get an efficiency villager. I flip this lever because this arrow was pointing to it. Now this spot is open. Everything else is closed. And then make sure this lever is what controls which side they go to. So either the right side or the left side. So right now it's up for the right side. So right now if I send this guy on his way, he'll go on the right side, and then he'll hit the efficiency spot. But if I go like this, he'll go to the left and go nowhere because I haven't set up a collection system for the ones that got away. And it's pretty much the same setup on the other side. You know, like up, left side, down, right side. And that's just for the librarians. Upstairs is all the enchantments that you can get from villagers. And then down here is all the other stuff, you know, like Fletchers, toolsmiths, weaponsmiths, armorers, clerics, farmers, anything that you would... Dude, really? And he hits me with, like... 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I wasn't expecting that, but anyway, this is Kelly's house. Yeah, she has 2 houses, because Kelly's a very good supporter of mine, and a very good daughter. Here is both her cats, Lexi Mexi and Kelly Welly, who wasn't smelly, her nice artwork, and her beautiful skylight. No, I do not build houses in my base. Kelly just got it as a one-time thing. I will not be doing it again. So, don't ask. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, every single one of these sections has a book here. I would have put it on the ceiling, but it kept on going through the block. And what these books are just like how to track which farm I have here. So this is under done. So I have enchant rune, iron farm, super smelter, and mob farm here. What I need to get done is an orbital cannon. But yeah, so these are my contraptions. I'm planning to turn this into a map room, and you know, like have it be a teleporter. So like if I wanted to teleport to my Hall of Fame, I'd come here and I'd crouch, and then I'd have like a pearl stasis chamber at my Hall of Fame, and it would teleport me there. But this is obviously quite a ways away from that. But anyway, this is my enchantment room. Don't ask about these. And this is Max and Unnamed Dog. And I love this enchantment room. You might, like, you're probably going to see me build this enchantment room forever, because I love this enchantment room. I mean, you got crafting tables on the roof, storage, what's it called? Grindstone, anvil, end chest, smithing table. It's awesome. I love this enchantment room. This is my totally not cool super smelter. Oh my god. I built this and then I realized it was really bad. But I built it during a desperate time, so leave me alone. But basically how it works is you come up here, this is like blast furnace, cooker. So you come here, make sure to shift, otherwise you get in the boat. Then right click, you fill up the boat, and then you turn this on to power to like fuel the system, pretty much. Because the carpets fuel the system. And then this is how you like stop the fuel system. You just, if this is on, the fuel system's not going. But yeah, it sucks because if anything goes wrong in there, you have to like manually go in there and like refuel it or take out the items. It's very annoying. I'm probably gonna make a new one in the future, to be honest with you. But that's in the future. This is my iron farm. It's very cool. Gives me lots of iron. There is a problem though. So how this farm works is villagers, once they see a zombie, they get scared. And when a villager gets scared, there's a 1 in something chance that a golem will spawn. And so, as you can see, these zombies are like bouncing up and down pretty quickly. So they keep on seeing him, getting scared, and then that increases the chances of iron golem spawning, like that guy, and then they'll funnel in to that lava blade and die. Give me lots of yummy iron. And the problem is, I don't know if you can see, those are witches in there, not villagers. So I gotta get brand new villagers in there. Don't mind these guys, nothing important. And this is my mob system, and it all gets sorted. Oh, you can see it in action. Gunpowder, raw flesh, bones, arrows, miscellaneous items. Not very exciting. It's just a mob system. Next, let's do livestock, because biofarms is pretty big. This is my cow farm. So basically what you would do is you grab some wheat, use this water elevator, breed them up here, come down here. And so obviously the babies would fall through, none of the adults will, but these adults are fully grown up. So basically, if they're fully grown up, what you do is you press this button, don't look at the closed captions, and nothing bad happens to the cows. This is a very humane farm. And then everything gets put in here. And the cows always teleport somewhere. I gotta fix that one of these days. And these doors, they lead to the wiring, because I thought it'd be cool if anything goes bad with the wiring, but I don't think it will. But yeah, that's my cow farm. This here is my sheep farm, all 16 colors. Yeah. Not very exciting. This is my bee farm. If you know, you know. This thing almost broke me, and it's still not working. So, I don't know what to do. One of these days, I'll make an actual working bee farm. This is my chicken farm. Gives me cooked chicken and feathers. I gotta put more chickens in it, though. But I think that's it for livestock. And last but not least, here's our biofarms. Here is our automatic one. So basically you grab some seeds, stand on this pressure plate, time it really well, and just hold this and it gives you whatever crop you want. And yes, you can farm cocoa beans on this because you can just go like this and hold right click on this because this is a jungle log. This is my Sphinx composter. It's very cool. I like it. Bamboo farm, sugarcane farm, wheat farm, cactus farm. Over here is our potatoes and carrots farm. These ones, they all share, all three farms here share the same design. You know, farmer, villager in there, hopper minecart. It's pretty easy. And over here we have pumpkin and melon, except, I mean, these guys are pretty much the same design, except this guy has an auto crafter, so I get actual melons, like the actual blocks, instead of melon slices. This one doesn't need an auto crafter, but you know, it's the same design, like observer observing the stem and then piston pushing down on the crop. Why am I missing 2 leaves here? God. And then here's another warp farm. I'm not going to push this button, but you basically just push this button. You can see the water. It flows down. Pick it up. Replant it. Rinse and repeat. This is a tree farm. I'm not really a big fan of how it looks. I mean, it's just this like big thing that should not work. But yeah, this thing does not obey the laws of physics at all. So I might, you know, add some supports here and there, but that's in the future. And you might recognize this as an etho tree farm, because it is. I just use it to farm shroom lights from crimson fungus. So basically how it works is you bone meal some crimson fungus here, go up the elevator, go down here, you try and get yourself in the middle. That's why I have the stair here to stop yourself. You break down all the blocks until you fall down this hole. You'll get launched there, and then you'll come out over here, and then TNT will come out and destroy everything. And next is the actual crimson fungus like sapling farm. So how this works is you press the button on the left, it starts going, you just hold down right click with bone meal. Every time you bone meal it, it'll move, break everything, hop on minecart underneath to pick up everything, and then you press this to stop. Bada bing, bada boom. And I believe that is it. I'm just seeing if I forgot anything. No, I don't think I did. But yeah, that's going to do it for my world tour. Thank you everyone for 900 followers and all your support. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all after my trip. Goodbye.